Welcome back to Minecraft Utopia. We're actually back in the Utopia city that we've been working on for ages. And happy Memorial Day, everyone. A little bit later today, we're going to be releasing the Perfect Soldier Elimination trailer, so keep an eye out for that. Aside from that, we're back in Utopia after doing 6 videos in my original town that I started, and it was pretty cool. It was actually really nice, inner reflections, got to see the my true self, got to see myself. So here we are, in Utopia. Not much has changed on this strip, honestly. I got a little more of the building done right there, and I know what you guys are all gonna say. This is past the 100th video and you haven't really done much. Well, you say that, but you don't even know what's happened outside of the street. Well, actually, truth is, a lot has actually happened outside the Main Street area. So we actually got a blacksmith building built right here next to my building. It's gonna be very interesting. Oh, that's right. I was gonna put bookcases right there. But this is actually gonna be very interesting looking. It's a pretty decently sized building. Nice patio right here. But it's gonna be. Oh, that tree's finished. But it's gonna be pretty cool. It's gonna be pretty neat when it's all said and done. It's a very odd shape, but it's more towards the the older feel like I like it matches the architecture of that kind of. So anyway, so here's the main thing that we've done, and bam, we built a whole nother street, and this was all water. I don't know if you guys remember that. This whole area right here was all just water, and up until this island right here, there was no way to reach it. Now we finally reached this island, and the ironic thing is we're actually gonna tear down the island and take it out. But this is gonna wrap around all the way around and make a full circle. There's gonna be a giant lake in the middle. We're just gonna leave. We're not gonna fill it in or anything like that. We're gonna leave it in, and then on the other side, obviously the land's already done, so we're gonna start building there. But I figured it would be easier to get the landscaping done on this side before I do any building on this side. That way, it's not like one side's completely finished before the other side's even started. You know what I mean? I want to kind of work on each side a little bit before I get a complete side finished. It's so weird looking at this compared to my original city, because the original city was so cramped, so small, but this is like so widespread, so large. There's so much, and I mean, I know there's not a lot done considering that we've, looked at this all the time the past 50 videos, but crazy to say, it's been a year since our very first Minecraft Utopia video. So if you look back at Minecraft Utopia number 100, right around over here was where my very first building was, the construction building. So it's amazing how much has really changed in a year. Like how far, like none of this existed a year ago. It's crazy. It was all just ideas. I had markers down, but I didn't really build anything yet. This area also has gotten a little bit changed out. I have this new building right here. It's kind of like an outdoor little vendor building. Nothing too fancy. I didn't want to make it stand out too much. I mean, it kind of is because it looks so ugly. The inside right here has gotten some improvements. I got the staircase all the way up here. I figured out where the second floor is going to be. So this building is also going to be very massive. This is the restaurant, by the way, in case you guys didn't know. I don't remember if I showed you guys this or not, but the kitchen downstairs has improved a little bit too. I've got some brick finishings working on there, but I've got the whole kitchen layout pretty much set and ready. And aside from that, nothing really else. Like I said, that street was literally the biggest thing that we've been working on. We've been working on that street. Oh yeah, Scott also put his name up there. I don't know if you can see the 2 T's. Yeah, right there. He wrote his name on top of the building. So, I mean, what are you gonna do? So there's that. But yeah, a lot has really changed in this town. And I think our main focus right now is to really tear down that island. Because we're gonna have kind of like a French kind of look. It's gonna go, it's not like Venice, but like kind of like Paris, where it's like all the lakes is like really high up, elevated. We're gonna have a lot of lakes. Not a lot of lakes. We're gonna have a lot of high sidewalks by the riverside. But now that I actually have, where is it? Oh, that's like that's only one thing of dynamite. Never mind, not worth it. I was gonna try to make more dynamite, but I guess what we should do is start tearing down this island. We could utilize the dirt from the island right here and use it towards finishing the street, because I don't know if you guys have seen, the street hasn't reached all the way yet. It's gotten really close, and at one point it's gonna also go up by a block or two, and then it's gonna go up like another 2 blocks right here, but this is gonna be like a bridge, so that way this becomes like a waterfall into the lake. What's that random dirt patch right there? But anyway, yeah, this whole area is just really coming together much better than I anticipated. So I honestly could see this whole side being my favorite side to work on, because it's going to be a lot of like shorter buildings, a lot of smaller buildings like these, kind of like how it was in my original city you saw in Old Town. It's gonna be a lot of like this, not like this where it's like big box, but like huge. It's not gonna be like huge, because that's the thing, a huge building takes a lot longer to build. Even though I simplified the design so much, I didn't realize it was gonna take so long. We're 50 videos in, and it's not going as far as I thought. So yeah, let's tear down this island. All right, so let's take care of this, and here we go. I have been thinking about playing music in the background while doing this, but then it becomes more like Twitch. You know, I didn't want to just do that and then here, take that, chicken. I don't know, and plus I didn't want to deal with any copyright problems, because like I always say, the new show, Perfect Soldier, is going to be epic, so I don't want anything going against us to, you know, prevent us from trying to release that show, because that would suck if we worked so hard on it and then we can't even release it. That would never... The chicken just decided to go in that one hole. Okay. The one ditch it saw. So I'm not gonna make this too deep. I'm gonna make it just enough so that the water could go just so then the water could go into the ditch. I'm not gonna go too crazy overboard with it just yet. You guys are probably asking why I'm doing this and not just letting the water in. Well, honestly, it's my favorite thing to just open up the walls and just watch the water all seep in into an empty... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do yet. Into an empty area. But we have to see it once it's done. Once we tear all this out, then we can see what I'm talking about and how soothing it is. So there's a lot still do in this town, but at least we got lots of the main stuff finished. We got the main street pretty much good to go. We do need to build a lot more buildings. I did think of a really cool idea. There was going to be a farmer's market across the street from the restaurant next to the Adventurers Outpost right now. There's going to be a double building for just food, like fruits, vegetables, and all that. But what I was going to do is I was going to make it very unique. I was going to try to find a way to build an indoor garden. There was a way, me and Scott actually did do it. We actually managed to find a way to do it. But we made it like really cool. It was like a really tall building too, and we did multiple stories. Each story was a different type of food, and it was pretty neat actually. It was really cool. So I definitely want to duplicate that idea into this building, because if it's a farmer's market, obviously we want, you know, a reason to go get food. But at the same time, we also don't want it to take up too much land. So I was saying it's going to be two plots of land big. Scott thinks it's going to be 4, mainly because the way he sees it is the more food we grow, the more this town's going to grow. Because if we were to have a very small, cramped building with food growing, and then really long down the line, we have no other space to put food inside the town itself, that is actually a major problem, because the one thing that I have really been eager to do is surround this town with mountains, and we've already got mountain ranges there. We got some mountain ranges back there and some right there, but I hate the idea of building a wall around the mountain, around the town. I hate the idea of having this massive like fortress, ugly looking cobblestone wall around the entire portion of the town. Well, there's that. But I hate that. So I wanted to do something more natural looking, have like a massive mountain around the entire town. With that being said, it obviously it's gonna take a lot of work to build mountains around, but That's the thing, though. If the whole valley is like filled in, I can't build, you know, a garden. So I want to be very cautious about my land usage. You know what I mean? As big as this area is, you know, there's a lot of big buildings going into it. You know, the space is filling. And that's something I want to be careful of. I don't want to get ahead of myself and then think, well, I got plenty of space. You know, I don't want to be overly confident about it. You know what I mean? So let me show you guys what I was talking about earlier with the water. So, oh, this is going to go out soon. So let me go another row. Perfect. There we go. Exactly what I meant to do. Okay. All right. So here we go. Bam, bam, bam. Bam. See how the water's just like falling in? I love watching that do that. So you could have like one little dirt patch move and then it's like seeping in, but no, you could do this where the entire ocean is just falling into this hole. And there we go. There it is. Much more. Island is slowly fading away. Slowly fading away. My next video, we're gonna have this island completely gone, and we can use this dirt to start, or continue working on that roadway over there. But yeah, this is kind of the idea. I lowered the. Yeah, let me make this thing. I did lower this a little bit. I lowered the elevation just a little bit, just so then it makes the buildings look taller from a distance. And then it also doesn't look as high up right here. I am thinking about making it a little sub-level. Like they do in France, they have some of those where it's just like a little sub-level where you could park your boats like near Venice and stuff. I might do that right now. I'm just kind of just focused on getting the landscaping done for the road. And then from there I can figure out what to do. So thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you guys next time.